We got the front fender on the Sylvia and taken away from Jacob's video. Sneak peek of the taillights. All right, what are we doing today? We are making Jacob's G37 cool. He finally got some BC Racing coilovers. We're trying to make some Fat Daddy wheels. Do you have them? Are they in the trunk? Trying to make his wheels fit, and they came off of a G35. We thought they would fit the same, but apparently the G37s don't have as much room to fit wheels in the fenders, so we got to do some shit to make it work. We're gonna have to put the coilovers on. He ordered some spacers to clear the brakes. I think he needs like a 10 mil slip-on spacer, so he's got spacers and studs. What else? The coilovers and some camber arms that were supposed to be in. And due to the shipping with COVID going on and the fact that we're in Canada, so everything takes longer to ship, we don't have the studs and we don't have the camber arms. So we're gonna install the BC Racing coilovers today. We're gonna see what we need to make these wheels fit once the car is actually lowered to the height we need it. These are the fronts. Just a little bit of dish on them, but these are some VSXX work wheels. Worth more than your car. Yeah, so the goal here today is to put the coilovers on, put the spacers on. We probably won't be able to bolt the wheels up because the studs aren't long enough, but then we're gonna test fit and see what exactly needs to be done. He's gonna need skinnier tires with a little more stretch, we know that. Maybe a fender roll, and the camber arms, which we're waiting on. So we'll see how far we get today. I do wanna see like how much room we have to play with here once the car is actually lowered, but we'll see when we get there. We'll see when the coils are on. Oh, look at that fat boy.
The fattest.
What's on there? 275s?
Yeah.
Yeah, some 265 or 255s would be perfect stretch, I think. Because those are definitely a little bit stretched. They got some baby stretch on them, but not enough. Not enough for that hot boy daddy stance that we always aim for here. These are not the true rear coilovers. Did it say trues on the receipt? Because you sent me the link that you ordered.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. And we are going to install them even though it's not the exact kit we wanted. I don't think the toe arms are going to be really that necessary on the car. Fucking stuff all over my lens. And we don't feel like waiting another 2 weeks or more, so we're just gonna throw them in. The camber arms aren't even here yet anyway, so that doesn't really matter. But you want to do front or rear first? Rear's more of a bitch. Let's try and do that first.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Okay, don't go digging in your trunk to get the suspension out. There's actually the 2 bolts up inside the wheel well on there. So, Jacob, you're gonna be the cameraman now. What?
Drop the clip in there.
Ooh!
It's gone.
Alright, so top hat is on from the stock suspension. That's kind of lame. I expected better from BR, honestly. But pretty much all you need to do to get it on is you take a cloth, put it around the shaft, or the strut shaft, I guess. Clamp it with vice grips so that it doesn't spin, and then you can hit that bolt there and get it all tight. So I think this is lined up half decent. I'll find out when we stick it in. I tried to make the knob, the stiffness adjusting knob, to stick out straight. I think it's going to be pretty close. So what stiffness do you want? Put it on 20 out of 32. Should be an okay setup. So the strut part is in. That's the easy part. Now we gotta rip the bolt out, holding in this bucket. And then we're gonna pull this down. All we have to do is drop it, and then we just throw the new spring perch and spring in there, adjust it how we want, and that should be it. Hopefully it's that simple. Okay, so we got the bolt out. As you guys can see in the spring perch, literally you just drop it down, and then I think this cup comes out too. There. So that comes out, this piece comes out, and then we put the BC thing in. Now the only thing that I don't know about, because I've never put these in, is how to properly set the ride height, because they have the adjustment there, and they also have the adjustment on the strut. Just scratch your new coilovers. Why do they gotta do this? Yeah, so the choice is kind of up to you. Damn. How you want to set it, how high. Set it lower to start. Maybe? I don't know. Measuring tape. We'll measure the gap here, right in here, and then we'll also measure how many threads are showing there. We might adjust this a little bit. I don't know. Don't really know what any of that does. On the regular coilovers, it's so easy. And you have the coilover wrenches?
No.
I saw them? Yeah. Half inch. Yeah, I'll need those right now, actually. I'll tighten this bad boy up. What?
I'll try and rip it.
Oh. That was rough. Oh! Look at those. I guess this isn't my garage floor. I shouldn't be just throwing shit. Okay, so that is only a half-inch gap. I don't know if that'll be like crazy low or if it should be okay. But pretty straightforward. This just sits in here. Out. It should just, unless, no, that looks right. Is it right? No, this one. This goes on the top. What the? My mind is blown. Yeah, so that's machined. It actually fits properly. And then this. And then, oddly enough, this up top, which is strange, but whatever.
I love wearing hats when you work on cars and they always fall off.
I know. Every time! And my hair is greasy as hell. Well, that's that. So there's a half inch. And then also for this, we'll just go from the top piece. 6 inches on the dot. I guess we'll do the front and then we'll worry about height. Or do all of them and then worry about height. Because it's hard to tell if that side still has stock suspension, it's sitting higher, it's not gonna be accurate. So we'll have to do all 4 and then worry about height. We'll just make sure that it's 6 inch for the threads, half inch for the cup, and then we'll figure out what this one is too. So many tools. All right, what do we got here? This one should be a little easier. Should be. This fucking worm, dude. Get this worm out of my face. Ugh. Don't you just love working on suspension parts? Damn. Oh, yo, so down here, for some reason, the bottom strut bolt is actually part of the stupid sway bar end link. So you have to unmount the sway bar, a couple bolts, it's kind of stupid. And then we got these 3 12ers. That should be it. It's really on there. Oh boy. These fronts were ridiculous to install. So I said the sway bar has to come off, and then as well as the A-arm, so the upper camber arm or whatever you want to call it, upper control arm has to come out. It's 2 14mm bolts, and they suck. So have fun. I had fun.
I had fun.
Yeah, Jacob had fun. That's okay. You're here to watch and learn.
I'm
Learning how shit is. Alright, I still got one more bolt to do, so I got the main one in the bottom, and then that should be it. No! No! We gotta loosen the top bolts. Alright, this side came out definitely a lot better and easier because we figured out the first run. But we're gonna go a little lower this time, and hopefully it's a decent height for where we can use it on the work wheels as well. The backs, I think what we're gonna do is like there's the adjustment on the strut and there's the adjustment on the spring. There's only half an inch left on the actual spring perch, so we're gonna try and adjust the strut on this side, see if it'll change the height at all, because if it will, then that'd be a lot easier than trying to do the spring perch one. So we'll see what's up with that, but I'm gonna throw this back in and then we'll be done with that and we can do the rear, and that's pretty much it, because half the stuff's not even here yet, so that's pretty lame. And just like that, they're done
For today.
The height is set up, the wheels are going back on. Now we can't actually drive the car like this because the spare wheel is hella small. Greasy little spare wheel. It's like that thick. We'll park it somewhere more level so we can make sure everything's sitting proper. Just stop right there. Yeah. How does it feel getting out of the car so low? It's
I don't see a
fucking.
difference. I don't feel a difference. Yeah.
Okay, so the front needs to go up and the rear almost needs to go down. Try and pull onto the wood. Okay. You text me when you're ready.
No. No. No.
Get the fuck up. Get out of the camera. Alright, and just like that, we got the BC Racing coilovers on the car. It's pretty much sitting at the height that it's going to be sitting at with the wheels on it. The rears might go a little lower. We'll see when they're on. It's super hard to tell without having them on, but that's where the end of the video today. We're going to be doing a whole other video just on making the wheels fit, so that'll be a show for another time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, 3 weeks from now.
3 weeks from now. Because of shipping, because of COVID, because of all the bullshit going on. But it looks good. Even with these Jacob didn't choose these wheels, by the way. It came with the car, right? They came with the car? Okay. Are you lying to me? Okay. But yeah, they're just some shitty wheels that are on there right now while we wait to get the works fitted. So it's gonna be a whole other car. It's gonna be transformed.
It's gonna be a GTR.
It's a GTR, bro. You should get the kit. The body kit.
Already got it.
No. I would burn this car if it had a GTR body kit on it. Alright, that's it. We're done. It's low. Good job.